pray without giving up. And throughout this month, as we have looked at different aspects of maturity, maturity in prayer and maturity as Christians, the running call has been to be persistent. But there's one thing I want you to remember even as we begin, and this is the last part of the passage that we have read. And this is verse 8. And it says, however, when the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on earth? And it's not a rhetorical question. It's what the scripture says. When the Lord returns, will our faith be found alive and mature? Friends, maturity is a state of being fully developed. And there are different levels of maturity. They are physical, they are social, they are mental. And when we are born, we go through different stages. We are not the same way we were 10 years ago. There has been progress. There has been growth in our maturity. And this morning we look at this issue of mature faith. Mature faith. And if somebody stops you, how do you know that your faith is mature or you have matured as a Christian? And I'm not saying everybody who's a Christian has matured. No, some of us are still maturing. We're in the process of maturity. Because maturity in the Lord is not a sprint. It's a journey. Maturity is a journey. And so in Luke 18, 1-8, we come across this parable of the unjust judge. The unjust judge and the widow. And as the writer begins by saying, this is a parable. Okay? This is a parable. And what's a parable? A parable is a story that's told to emphasize a spiritual or a moral truth. It's a story we tell to emphasize a spiritual or a moral truth. Now, as we grew up, I'm not sure about these days, there are stories our parents told us, which were either